What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I'm doing good on this TGIF Friday. It's bright and early here on the East Coast. It's 8:25 a.m. I'm sitting down. I'm about to get this recap out of the way because I need to shut down Profitrade. I don't need to take no more trades today because I know me. And before I say that, I just got to say one thing. I was setting up and looking at my videos. It kind of amazes me how there are people that sit out on YouTube and wait on us trading content creators to post our bad days, y'all. They wait on us to post those red days, those days that we blow up an account. My views be doubled. They'd be doubled on those real quick. But guess what, y'all? Today is not one of those days. We had a pretty good day in the market today. But like I said, I know me, and with me trying to chase to make $1 in profit, I could lose $500 in realized gains. And that's just me learning myself better as a trader. That greed will step in. And like I said, I could be chasing $1, take a trade, lose $5, and then just go full on tilt at that point. So I don't want to do that today. So I'm about to shut this thing down. Let's see what we want to do. We'll bring up Profitrade, look at the numbers, probably jump over into Discord real quick. Let y'all look at some of the posts I was making this morning as I was kind of trading. Started trading about 5 o'clock this morning. It's the beauty of futures. You can trade pretty much any time of day. During the week, they shut down for 1 hour, 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. They shut it down, and then the market's running right back again. More times than not, you'll have more volume in the market. Some people like volume, volatility. Some people don't. Some people's strategy needs the volatility. Some people like that slow, smooth, just let the market do what it do. My strategy, it'll work in both, but I kind of do prefer the volatility. I'm a little crazy like that. A lot of people don't like NQ because of the way that it moves. I love it because of the way that it moves. But let's go ahead. Let's jump on over into Profitrade. It's like my third time trying to get this video done because I keep clicking on the wrong button. But boom, we did it right that time. Look at where we at, y'all. Balance. $52,599.90. No, I didn't do that on purpose this morning. I did not put my profit target right there. That's just where it ended up getting me out of the trade at. I'm 10 cents away from the profit target, not $1. I'm 10 cents away. Let's click that. I still have to trade 2 more days though. Still have to trade 2 more days. It's showing that I hit the profit target, but y'all see that I'm 10 cents away. I guess they're saying I'm closer to it than I'm not to it. They're saying I can withdraw $2,099. I'm curious. I'm thinking if I withdraw this, Profitrade is going to keep half of it. I'm assuming that's how it works because my profit share is 50%. But yeah, we are literally right there at that limit to be able to request the payout. Just got to get my days in. As you can kind of see, I'm not really afraid to put on some size even when I'm close. I'll still trade. I'll trade the trade. That's what they say. Trade the trade. Don't trade the profit. So that's where we're at today. Let's come on down. Let's look at the stats. I think because I only traded today, it'll let me look at today's stats. Yep. So we made $503. Good Lord. It's 8:30. I'm glad I wasn't trying to take a trade just then. But yeah, we made 503.80. That was on 540 greens. We lost $37.10. Not every trade I take is green. You'll always usually see some losses right here. Paid 205 in commissions. Again, that's a part of doing business. I'm a business owner, so I understand. That's just a part of doing business. Max drawdown was 2240. Profit factor 1458. That's killer. I'm still trying to figure out where they pulling that from though, because if you come over here, my average winner was $3.22. You say, how the heck, if your average winner is 322, you made 503. It's doable when you have a strategy that has a pretty good hit rate. Max winner 552. My max loser was 1470. Max consecutives was 124 winners. I lost 2 consecutive profits, 369. Consecutive losses, 2240. Come on down. Let's take a look at some of these trades real quick. Again, I'm trading them in queues, so I have to size in, and I'm sizing in like usually one at a time. And that's the profit. Booyah. You take that. And if you're in 10 contracts, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 of them. 10 of them is going to be $55. 13 of them is going to be 65. But look, kept going. $2.61s, 11s. That's me stopping out. Lost $22 on that trade. Came back in, little bangers, lost $14.70 on that trade. These are fillers. I'll take that one and see if it's going to work. If it ain't working, stop out. But you see, I jump right back in on the backside. Small gains add up. These small gains add up. So if I'm batting at 80-20, that means 80% of my trades are going to be green, 20% of them is going to be red. Another way to say it, 80 trades going to be green, 20 trades going to be red. Them 80 trades are going to kill even when a loss is like, look at that. I lost $11, but I made $1. It's like a 10-to-1 difference. But if that odds are stacked in my favor, and that's the thing, people will say that trading is like gambling. They're somewhat right, but they're really wrong. In gambling at a casino, the edge is on the house. The house has the edge. The casino has the edge. With trading, if you have a successful strategy, you have the edge. You become the house. You take that edge away from market makers. You take it away from the market in general, and you become the house. So, yeah, it could be gambling, but now instead of you walking into the casino and the casino has the edge, now when you sit down at your desk, you become the casino. We know at a casino, the gamblers will win, but they say over time, the gambler will give the casino more money than they took back home. In this stock market, once you become the casino, the stock market is going to take some of your money. You're going to give the stock market some money, but in the longer run, the stock market is going to give you more money. So that's kind of how you have to look at it. You have to become the casino, and our edge does that. But I'm gonna flip this over to Discord real quick. Just look at some of these. Actually, I won't even flip. Let's see. Let's just drag it over to that screen. I don't want to try to do that. So, booyah, we'll do that. I'll get rid of this block. I'll get rid of that block. This is my Discord. I need to put an updated link in there. If I come up, this was Spark yesterday. Spark is trading a Profitrade account. And if you don't have a Profitrade account, y'all, I got a link in the description. I got the code on my thumbnail. Excellent way to get into futures trading and with very little risk. But that was just Spark posting what he had done the previous day. This is me at 5:29 this morning. Nice early morning lick. And what I try to do is post the actual volumetric chart that I'm trading, and then let you see what it looks like over on my actual TOS chart. So you see my entry was here. Market, it came down. It's in a 5-minute down channel, but it had left this wick right here, reclaiming this midline. And I jumped in. Can't really see how many I'm in right there because of how I shrunk this video down. I want to say I was in maybe 12, but nice little move right there. As you can see, that's where my stop is at. So I'm locking profit in. I'm chasing it tight right behind it. It did come back down. It hit me, made $128. Nice little morning trade. This was the big picture, just showing that 5-minute down channel and how I had started that the previous day, 9 a.m. And I put this on my chart using my phone because I was traveling yesterday. So I just drew it on the TOS app. And from yesterday, this thing was still in play. So on those like 5-minute channels, I'll keep those on my chart unless the price just gets so far. Like you see one way down here. I could probably delete that one. I'll go in and I'll delete these little intraday channels today, clean it up. Right here, I'm saying pretty clean 1-minute uptrend inside of a 5-minute downtrend. That's what I was trading. So even though I was going against it, even though I didn't have it marked on that chart up there, you see right here, this low, this valley, you see this one here, this one left a little slightly higher with a nice bottoming tail. So I'm all over that. I'm all over that. And then look at what it did. Came on up. That was using this point number 1, point number 2, this area coming through here, point number 3. So expectation, it tells me where this should tap out at. Tapped out, came back, tapped out again. Come on down. Looking at my trade, definitely was going against the 5-minute downtrend, going against that 5-minute downtrend. But after the 515 candle got bought up, this one right here, that's a no-brainer. I'm in that bad boy all day. Let's come on down. Let's look at this one. Still just working that channel. Now, this is an area where I don't really like to trade. I don't really like to trade. This is where the market will play with you. It either has to, and I'll blow it up, either has to break out of this 1-minute up channel, break, retest, and go higher, or I want to see it back down into the 5-minute channel. But now if it's in the 5-minute channel, it has to get below this, and it has to get below that to go down. So I was like, I'm not really interested in trading. See right here, I said, see how they playing in that area. Look how they just kind of just kept consolidating right there. And then look at this comment right here, though. I will duplicate and stack the channel in case they decide to break it. No need to put one on the lower side because that just puts it back in the 5-minute channel. So with this picture, you only see the one channel. This one, I duplicated this channel and then I stacked it on top. I call that the duplicate and stack. You see right here, it was working. Here it was working. And look at that. Booyah. So that means my channel is drawn how I like to draw my channels, precise. Come back. They still playing in that area. So I went and laid down, y'all. I ended up going back laying down. I did take one little small trade before I did, right at 603. Traded it back up to here, looking for the break. Didn't get it. Added what? Maybe 20 something more bucks to the account. And then notice I say they're just still playing. And then I say, all right, I'm gone for real. And I was, but watch this. Went and laid back down and look at this. Look at that. Remember, that's the double stack. That's this channel, just duplicated, stacked on top. Literally, let's see. I went and laid down about 605, maybe 608. This thing broke that level and took off. Look at that. Remember that comment? Excellent call on the double stack. Stacked it one more time. So look, I have 1, 2, 3, all 3 of them stacked. Look at where that found resistance at. I was trying to load up Profitrade to get in there, but I couldn't. So I missed that opportunity. I missed that flush back. I would have took that short right there, put the stop just on the other side, missed it. But look at this comment. Going to take this flush if it happens. I got Profit Trade opened up now. Look at how it came back down, retesting. Booyah. It gets the break. We add a few more dollars to the account. Had my trail stop a little too tight, though. Had it a little bit too tight. Kind of kept going down to the midline. And then, boom, finally came down to the bottom. Now, one thing that's not on this chart, but you'll see it on my other chart in a minute, was I had a 5-minute up channel also. I had deleted that because I didn't want this to look so messy. But this was the 5-minute up channel. So it looks like it tried to break the 1-minute down channel. But notice with the 5-minute channel, it literally just wicked off the bottom of it. Excellent long opportunity right there. I didn't take it though. But notice here it says, notice the bounce really came from that 5-minute. It looked like it broke the 1-minute channel. Also pushed back down came from the midline of the 5-minute channel right there. We playing chess over here, folks, not checkers. And then right here, this was, I think, my last one. This is a sign. Look at the balance. Literally 10 cents from hitting that payout level. And that was it, y'all. That's what we did today. I'm usually in the Discord just doing this. And then people will come back, maybe post some comments on it a little later on. I do it for my own notes too, so I can kind of come back in and look at it from time to time. But let's look at what the market's doing real quick, y'all. You heard me say that 8:30 candle it came in. This is my chart. You see pretty much everything that's going on. I'm gonna blow it up so it's a little bigger. It can get a little messy. I do understand that, but if it's making you $500 a day, are you gonna complain that you got some lines on the chart? I'm gonna take this one. I just want to double stack, see if anything came into play on that lower side, because had that broke, you can kind of do that, double stack it. Look at where we at. Look at where price is fighting to get back over. This could be a good long right here. This could be a good long opportunity. Was it 814? What's down there? 802. That's about 13 points of risk. That's about 13. Man. I said I'm done, and I'm gonna stick to it, y'all. I'm gonna stick to it. But that's 13 points of risk on one MNQ. That's $26. And we see that this was holding and getting back in where we just double stacked that. If this candle closes over that midline, we coming back up here. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. That's where we coming back up to. And then you're going to look for this to break. But in this meantime, guess what I'm doing, y'all? If I was in this trade, my stop is like right here. Because what I don't want to see is this to come back down and fail this line right here. I need that to hold. So I'm stopping out. And I would have made whatever that was. So let's say I got in at 15. They would have stopped me out at 25. I would have made 10 points on that trade. Probably a little premature in doing that. Probably would have wanted to wait until that candle closed. But look at what it did. It would have came, wicked me out, went back up. I'm going to take them 10 points on one MNQ. That's $20. On 10 MNQs, that's $200 on a fairly well thought out trade. Because this had pushed back up. But guess what? Had I not had that on there, this just looks like chop. But when I draw that, it tells me that right there needs to hold. If it holds, I'm playing this back up to there. And look at that, y'all. That's why I have to lock profit in. That's why my trades will be 80%, because I'm looking for this quick pop up and I'm going to get it. And look at that. That quick, it's back down. Nasty work, as they say. What I'm gonna do, this is my original. So let me get off of there. This is my original. I'm gonna get rid of this double stack, and I'm gonna get rid of that double stack, and I'm gonna keep my original, and I'm gonna keep this one going to the lower side just to kind of watch those areas. We are so far away. Remember over here, I was saying if it got back down in the 5 minute, we are so far away from that 5 minute right now. It's kind of ridiculous. But watch this, y'all. I will draw a 1 minute down channel, and then I'm gonna wrap this one up. Again, some people like that. I don't. It's only got 2 points touching. Some people like that. That has, if you put it like right there, it has 3 points touching. It has this point and then those 2 wicks. But guess what? If I take this right here, or better yet, like right there, I have that point touching, these points coming through here touching, and that wick right there coming down there touching. And then I'll bring this right here. And now I'm trying to look at the midline, where my midline is at, and seeing what's touching, and also see what's touching on the base. Boom. I like that channel. That's a good channel right there for me. I'm gonna drag this out. That's the next play. So if it can break this, it should come back down. We can take, duplicate, double stack it. And most people that kind of know my trading strategy, and they know I don't like steep channels. To me, this is a little steep, but it's the channel. Look at that. I duplicated it and I stacked it. It was finding support at this midline. So now I have expectation. If this breaks this primary channel, I got expectation that if this comes here, it's going to do what, y'all? It's going to do the same thing that it did up here. It's going to bounce. And without this channel, it just looks like it's bouncing just because. But with this duplicated and stacked channel, now I'm good. If this breaks here, this is a break and a retest, and it also reclaimed this 1 minute up channel. It's powerful. So if this comes back up and it breaks and it comes and it retests right here, that's powerful because it broke the down channel. It's reclaiming the up channel on the outside of this down channel, and we'd probably see the move back higher. This candle closes down below this channel and it breaks the low. I'm looking for the flush. This is the better move though. And look at that. It closed. It made the move to the high side. I wouldn't mind a pullback and go, or I wouldn't mind a strong green candle to close right here. This candle has 40 seconds left in it though. But I would want this candle to close with no wick on the top, just a straight strong bodied candle, and then I'm gonna look for this push back up. But I do nothing. It's partially not the truth, because I'll anticipate a move. I won't lie, I'll anticipate a move, but I really should be waiting. Think about it, had you got in up here thinking that this was gonna break and then this closes back down there, or think about you got in down here thinking this was coming back down and it just did what it did. 57 seconds, 58, 59, break that candle. I didn't want to see this wick right here, but this should come up here. I like to be getting in on strong candles, so I would not have wanted to see this wick. And I might have probably hesitated. I've been doing that lately, hesitating on taking this long right off the open of the candle. I'll miss a trade as opposed to jumping in on this quick break, because I don't want to battle the people that's in that wick. I don't want to battle those sellers. Those are sellers. Think about that. That candle was up here and the sellers pushed this back down at the last minute. So technically you can say sellers kind of had control right as the candle closed. Buyers tried to make a little push. pushed it right back down. But again, like I said, I prefer to see that retest. I prefer to see this back here and then go. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this one. I gotta go pick some shirts up and get out in the shop. So on that note, we gonna do what, y'all? We gonna wrap this thing up. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, now would be an excellent time to do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. I know my subs, I know y'all don't be sitting around waiting on my demise. So I definitely appreciate y'all coming over, spending however much time. If you're still watching, you the real hero. I'm looking to get some product out. I keep saying that, but it's hard for me to get them online. I probably done made about 4 or 5 new trading shirts. So I'm looking to get those out. Once I do, I'll probably run some little promos. I'll throw like a promo code in there for my Etsy store, to where if you watching the video and you like one of the first 5 people that kind of catch that promo code in the video somewhere, go ahead, go to my Etsy store, order the shirt. It's going to be free. Might be 50% off, might be 20% off. You never know. But be on the lookout for that. And on that note, I'm up out of here.